Darlin Cory definitely fits in the world of Southern Gothic. And Southern Gothic's kind of romantic, you know. Again, it's something you can make up in your head because you run across it tangentially. Not a lot of people live in the middle of it. You know, you brush up against it as you pass it by. And darkness is a part of the South more than anything else. You know, there's lots that people just truly don't talk about some things. Darlin Cory lives in that land. I have spent a lot of time running as fast and as far as I can from the mountains I grew up in. You know, I was trained as a classical violinist rather than a fiddle player, right? And this kind of long journey in my life to return back to permission to play this music and to say, you know, this is where I'm from, and yeah, it's weird, but it's where I'm from. Especially recently, in the last 6 or 7 years, I've gone through this idea that to figure out where I'm going next, I have to have a good idea of where I've been. When I found out the setting of this was Appalachian, one of the first things I did was consider writing it on Appalachian instrument. So I went out and I grew up around all of this stuff in the mountains. And there's an instrument that a lot of people up there play called a dulcimer or a mountain dulcimer. And if you're not from there, you might call it a zither. And it gave me a boundary, you know, boundaries to push up against. Like, I can only use this instrument and I can use it in whatever way I want. I can use it as a drum, I can fake it like a guitar, I can make it do things maybe it wasn't designed to do, but I have to only write on this instrument. And the first 5 songs, that's what happened. So I wrote the song here, and then translated it into a place where it might be orchestrated for a stage. I am completely floored with what you can do in theater. I've been learning as I've been able to write musicals more often now, or at least been given permission to write them, that I treat them a lot of the way that I would treat an album when I make an album. You know, they're all connected in some way, loosely, and they should tell you a story from beginning to end. Musicals tell a much richer story with much more specific emotions than maybe an album gets the opportunity to do, because you get to see these other artisans paint with light and fabric and language, you know, that you don't get to experience in an album. And I'm learning that the brushes and the techniques and the specific communication that happens from the theater stage is so very different. Whereas I might bang you on the head with a mallet that says, "This song should make you happy." The theater is using 7 different toothbrushes and picks and small needles to say, in this moment, I want you to feel joy, a slight amount of regret, coming right out of just weeping. And that's specific. That's such a unique thing that you can create. I've never seen anything like it, and I am shocked that I get to do this.